Evan, on a night where like the three ball is not necessarily falling for you guys, and yet you impact the game in literally every other way out there. Like, what does that say just about the versatility of this group?
I feel like it's just next man up mentality. I mean, shots weren't falling for some guys. My three ball wasn't falling, so guys just go out there and find different ways to impact the game, whether that's rebounding. I feel like guys did a great job of that, of offensive rebounding, which helped us get second chance points. And second, I feel like defensively as well, guys came up big and stopping guys from getting to the rim and making it tough on them.
Ty Jerome, it's not like you guys are surprised by what he does because he seems to do it quite a bit now, but he has a career-high fourth quarter tonight, but he's impacting the game in all the other ways too. Does anything that he does like surprise you guys at this point, or what impressed you the most about what he did out there?
He's just a great basketball player all around. Makes big plays, knows himself, knows how to put his body in the right situations, and he just lives for these moments. I mean, you see him in the fourth quarter taking big shots and making big shots. So, I mean, he's clearly built for this.
What'd you think of Donovan's dunk?
That was nice. That was nice. I see him going down the lane. I was like, you better dunk this. And yeah, he definitely got up on that one.
You know, as soon as he starts to wind up, that it's going down.
Yeah, once I saw the lane open up and the type of game it was, I knew it was definitely Don time.
You talked this morning. This is another game to be really locked into the details. It's Memphis. Obviously, other storylines. Like, what was your mentality going into this one? Because you played at a very aggressive game.
Just being ready for whatever was thrown at us. We had one man down, so like I said, next man up mentality. We knew we had to fight this one out. They weren't going to go away because they're another top team in the league, and I feel like we did a great job of not getting too complacent when they just kept coming back, and we fought our way through it and ended the game strong.
With what we talked about this morning with Defensive Player of the Year and you and Jaren Jackson Jr., and I know there's so much more to the game than just that battle, but do you feel like you made a statement in that regard tonight?
Yeah, I try to come out here and do what I do best, and on the defensive end, I feel like I did a great job tonight, and offensively, I just try to create for my teammates and look to attack when I'm open.
What has Kenny's emphasis on offensive rebounding been like this year for you guys?
It's a big emphasis. We teach us to tag all the time, and I feel like it's been great for us. We've come up with so many extra possessions off of guys just tagging and crashing to the rim, and yeah, I feel like it helps us a lot.
Max was talking about how Jarrett does a lot of the little things that maybe go unnoticed and don't get the love that he deserves. What do you appreciate about Jarrett?
Yeah, he always doing the little things, whether that's him sending a hard screen for Don or DG or somebody to get open, or whether it's getting all the offensive rebounds. Just little things that don't necessarily show up on a stat sheet. And he just goes out there and does it every night. No complaints, no talking back or needing anything from it. He just goes out there and does his job.
Do you feel like this team's physicality has changed since 2 years ago in the Knicks series?
Yeah, I mean, and we definitely have bigger, stronger guys as well. I feel like that's changed as well. And then also our mentality, we have more experience with playoff basketball and all that, so we know what it takes.
Max, on a night where like the three ball is not falling all around, and yet in every other category you guys seem to excel. Just like, what does that say about the versatility of this team to come out here and beat
It
Memphis?
shows you how special this team is. The variable ways that we can win games. That's when you know you have a really good team, a special team that could do something. So it's definitely exciting. Obviously, we would love to make shots, but that doesn't happen every night. And guys stepped up. Ty Jerome was spectacular again tonight, and always going to rely on Don and Evan Mobley made a statement tonight. So pretty special win for us.
What statement was that?
Almost triple-double, made his impact felt on the defensive end. I mean, he was all over the place, made a lot of great plays, made a lot of people better, and was a huge part of us winning the game. No, you're good.
You mentioned Ty, and I know that what he does doesn't surprise you guys at this point anymore, but yet still, it's not even just the, 15 that he had in the fourth quarter, like how he was impacting the game all over the floor. Mm-hmm. What impressed you the most?
Yeah, Ty's just a basketball player. He just can manipulate the game in so many ways, just with the pace he plays at, and his just IQ of the game overall. So we're lucky to have him, and huge piece coming off the bench, and obviously was a huge reason why we won tonight.
Do you feel like with each game you guys are kind of inching closer and closer to being that team that you'd want to be in the postseason hits?
Definitely. I mean, keep in mind we won that without DG tonight too. So, I think don't want to get too big of a head around here, but I think everybody in this locker room knows we got a special team, and we got 2 more games this week that are going to be tough tests. So we'll be prepared and be ready for those, and you can talk to me on Saturday.
You mentioned that you guys didn't shoot the ball all that well from the outside tonight, but you did have 22 offensive rebounds as a team. How big is that on a night where you don't have it going out from outside?
Huge. Winning possessions, extra possessions, anytime you can do that just gives yourself a better chance to score. So we just created opportunities, and guys made shots when it mattered.
There have been a lot of, after the New York Knicks series 2 years ago, there was a lot of flack about not being physical enough or being able to win on those kind of areas of the game. You guys out-rebounded one of the most bigger teams by 20 tonight. What does that say about you guys rebounding and physical and how you've grown over the last 2 years?
It says a lot about our bigs. We got 2 of the best bigs in the league, and we're lucky, and these guys battle. They don't get a lot of credit, especially Jared Allen, as what he does for this team is unmatched, and he just doesn't want anybody to talk about it, so I will. But what he does on a nightly basis for us is second to none. I mean, the way he competes on the glass, the way he competes on the offensive glass, getting us extra possessions, screening, not asking for the ball. I mean, he's everything you could ask for and more in a big.
Kenny talked about Don being like a very even keel kind of player and not going too high or too low. Could you see Donovan, when his career obviously has a long runway, but when his career ends, do you feel like he could be a coach?
Sure. I don't know, man. He knows the game. He's a very high-IQ player, and he loves the game. So probably, I'm sure he'd want to stay around it, yeah.
There's 5, 6, 7 times where Ty Jerome's maybe become the best player on the planet for like 4 or 5 minute stretches throughout games. Tonight was one of those instances. Do you guys get any indication before that happens that it may be coming, or is it kind of just out of the blue?
No, I mean, I don't think it's out of the blue either, but like I said, he's just got incredible feel, plays at a great pace, and can manipulate the defense, and nobody can speed him up. And when he gets in his rhythm, when he gets to his spots, he's hard to stop.
You mentioned Jared Allen doing all the little things and maybe not getting all the credit he deserves and not wanting to be talked about. How rare is that in this
Super rare. Very rare in this league, in this world, in this. Wow, you're going to get me going talking, but especially in this league. Yeah, I mean, it's unique. You don't see that a lot, and it's why I love him, to be honest with you, because he just does the dirty work and goes home, and I can appreciate that for sure.